Okay. Can everybody see me over here? Okay, great. So let's look here real quick. Let's get a little music. See, you guys, man, I'm telling you, hold on 1 second. I'm going to get to you guys on Instagram, you guys on TikTok and YouTube. Let me just fix the music. Let's get some jazz up in here. What do we have here? Something jazz, not bad moments. Should we do? What's this? One sec. I'm just fixing up the music. One second, guys. I'm gonna be with everybody soon. I'm just getting in the music fixed. No, we're not doing all that. Jazz. I'm looking for some jazz. No, I'm sorry. I can't play that. Getting my jazz. It's like the score, epic score. No, that's too calm. That's thinking. This is it. Yeah. Okay, this is more like it. Very calm, relaxing vibe. Okay. So 1 second. I haven't ignored you. I was just getting everything together. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm just starting up tonight. Holy smoke. Hold on. But listen, I started first on TikTok. Let me just answer these TikTok questions. What can I do? Oh my God. Hold on. But yes, Alexandria, that was fabulous. Listen, I'm going to reach out to you in the next couple of days, because I haven't spoken to you in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I need to talk to you. When we did that interview, like that, I posted the other day, that did some crazy numbers, but I got up here on TikTok. But I'm going to reach out to you in the next couple of days. But I definitely want to talk to you, man. I haven't spoken to you in years. How can you get in touch with me? Listen, the way people get in touch with me, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I tried to post a screenshot of what my inbox looks like. I probably got over 200 something messages on Instagram as well as like TikTok combined. Like I got so much people hitting me up. Like right now, my time, like when it comes to work, a lot of my clients are really customers are really the clients that I already have. It's like there's so much messages that come in. Some people write BS, some people write garbage, and then there's some people that are genuine. But right now it's like, I be doing so much. Sometimes I miss the messages to get in contact with people. But listen, the best way, it's like this. If you go on a website and you book a consultation to speak with me, that's the best way to reach me. Because if you pay, that's like on YouTube. Right now, the questions that I answer on YouTube, I try to answer everyone's question. But the thing is, when they pay, that's the questions I have to answer. So that's like priority to me. As soon as I see a payment comes in, whatsoever, I got to reach out to that person no matter what. So other than that, but you can try messaging me. But listen, what I usually do, I'm be honest with you. When people contact me, if they book a consultation to speak with me and I feel like I can't help you, I just refund the person their full amount of money. So listen, and I'm gonna say that for people on YouTube, if you can't reach me and you book a consultation to speak with me, and if we come to the conclusion that, okay, I can't help you, I'll just refund you your money back in full. Because that's the best way to reach me. Because the notification comes in, okay, I gotta speak to this person, that's it, their priority. How can I get in touch with you? To get my ex back, I would recommend that you book a consultation to speak with me and we set up a game plan and we could talk about the situation. Again, like I said, if you book a consultation with me to speak with me and I can't help you, I'll just refund you your money back in full. Can you revive someone from the dead? No. If they're dead, they're dead. But there's ways where a person can be clinically diagnosed as dead because all their senses are shut down. But that doesn't mean that they're not dead. I mean, that doesn't mean that they are dead. Okay, so now I've answered. If I get work with you, can I still do candle work with another spiritualist? No. When a person comes to work with me, you got to let everything go. Like, I don't, this is the thing about me. I'm very territorial with my work. When the results come, I don't want you confused about where it came from. That's how I am. If you're going to work with me, you work with me. You know, because I don't want you thinking, the spell worked and all of a sudden, no, because now who's to say the other spiritualists, what if they've messed something up? Now you don't know where it's coming from. No, that's confusion. What is equivalent of Ifa reading for Haitian Vodou? We don't have something like that. I know in Ifa they use like they use cowrie shells. I've seen cowrie shells whatsoever, but I don't know whatever other methods they have whatsoever. But that's what I know of so far, and we don't have anything like that. Thank you. All right, so let me go to YouTube now. Let me look at the YouTube questions now. Y'all can probably learn something from here. CJ, hello. I want to hear about those destruction rituals. Well, listen. The thing is, let me explain the destruction stuff, how it's done, right? The thing is, let's just say, when you bring someone, it's like we're giving, let's just play this. We have certain things we need to take care of. And the reason why it's so dirt cheap is because we're taking care of something. So we need something from you. It's like this. Full price is going to cost you an arm and a leg. But when certain situations come up, we bring it down dirt cheap because we need something from you. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is. Yeah, the payments, whatever. But the satisfaction for us is that we get what we need to get done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that's why you look at the people. Or listen. What y'all need to pay attention to, when I have these deals going on, you need to look at what happens down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if y'all pay attention to what the situation is, if y'all look months down the line, y'all can see why I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Why I basically put these deals up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the purpose of the deals. The deals is dirt cheap. I mean, listen, the deals is like, listen, I don't need to basically be doing it. I mean, but the thing is, I need it. Like, I'm not getting any satisfaction about what I'm charging for that. You know what I'm saying? The satisfaction is what I need to take care of. But in order for me to take care of that, I need you to assist me. So it's like, listen, you getting something out of it and I'm getting something out of it. So for me, it's not that much monetary, not much of a monetary gain. It's something that's emotional gratification. Emotional satisfaction. I'll leave it as that. And let me just highlight the question for people that was wondering where I get that from. That was from Miguel B. I want to hear about the deal on those destruction rituals, Boko. Okay, that's what that is. And for you people on TikTok, I don't know. I don't think I posted a video on TikTok, but basically I'm having a deal from today until the 28th. Basically, it's for, oh my God. Yeah. Basically, I'm having a deal for customers where basically they're getting a dirt cheap deal. You know, if you have enemies and rivals and people that have been bothering you, as long as you have a basement, garage, or storage unit, you know what I'm saying, you're getting a dirt cheap deal to deal with the people who's been bothering you. And that's all I ask. If you want to participate in this deal, make sure you have a garage, basement, or storage unit. And that's it. And it'll be dirt cheap. I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah. What? Who's this? What are they saying over here? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. What's dirt cheap? I mean, listen, 3 digits. We're finna 3 digits. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you got a garage or a basement, shed, or storage unit. And listen, and let me tell you something about this deal here. I need at least, listen, if you're not willing to see that person, if you're not willing to make that person suffer for 2 years, don't even waste your time. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? If you're not willing to see that person pay for what they did, I mean, listen, it doesn't really have to be empty. It doesn't really have to be empty. But I would just say this. Listen to me, people, for you people out there that's interested in this deal here, right? Make sure you're willing to stand on business for 2 years. The minimum. You ever hear this story? You ever hear the thing of 7 years bad luck? That's what we're dealing with here. The minimum is 2 years. And me, I can't. Wait, what is this? What is this? And me? Well, listen, you can contact me, book a consultation, and speak with me, and I'll give you more details. What is this? Hold on one second. One second. Hello. I'm doing fabulous. How may I help you?
Yes, sir. I booked an appointment, consultation today at 4:30.
Sorry about that. Listen, I got tied up. I probably didn't even see it. I didn't even see it come in. So listen, what do you want to do? Do you want me to refund you now, or do you want to basically reschedule?
Reschedule.
When are you available?
Anytime for the rest of the evening. And,
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I'm sorry, wait. I would have to say Thursday, if not tomorrow. So, anytime tonight, from here on out, and then Thursday.
I'm actually on a live right now. So listen, I'm gonna have to call. If I can't give you tomorrow, if I can't get you tonight, I'll definitely try to reach out to you tomorrow. I'll definitely text you, but I'll probably try to reach out to you. I'm actually on live right now, so you're gonna have to give me like if I can't get to you tonight, I'll try to reach out to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll be available anytime tonight.
Okay, great, fabulous. All right.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of some business. Sometimes I get tied up. This is a priority. I know I was talking about priority, basically, yeah. And this is a client they had booked for 4 p.m. Sometimes I get tied up. I get tied up sometimes. That's why I got. Listen, look at all the gray hair I got in my beard, man. This is what this game will do to you. This game will basically make your hair go gray, man. Like, this ain't no joke. This ain't no like waking up and then whatever. You know what I'm saying? This type of work will stress you out. This thing will make you grow gray hair in your beard, man. But yeah, like I said, if you're planning on doing this type of work here, make sure you're willing to give this at least 2 years. 2 years. Because I'm not saying to you, 2 years you have to wait. No, it's like leaving something in the frying pan, right? How long are you gonna let the fish fry for? And saying, are you gonna let it fry till it's gold? And saying, are you gonna let it fry till it's like black? So the choice is yours. Now, if you want to extend it, that's up to you. If you want to extend it and hold on to it for like 3 to 4 years, that's even better for you, and it's even better for me. You know what I'm saying? So I need people, listen, if you're going to do this shit here, I need you people to be able to hold this shit for some time. Because that way, I know I'm getting what I need out of it. So listen, Listen, mark my words. Every time, listen. I'm not even gonna say what I'm about to say. Let me just play this. If you guys pay attention to every time I have these rituals, right? And you know what the situation is, you usually see what happens months down the line. And I'm gonna leave it as that. So let's just say we have somebody who just entered the chat room, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave it like that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's move on a little bit. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, what we have here? What they have here? What they say here? Who's this? Man, we got destruction talk tonight. What's up with these people? I ain't never seen no people bent on destruction and mayhem like that. What is this? What they say? We love those destruction work super sales. I love them too. I love them too because I know I get what I want out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no money. You just say, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? We have someone that just entered the chat room. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing a deal right now. Because they just entered the chat room. But you know what? I know they may be watching. I'm not focusing on anyone else except what I need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all help yourself. Y'all help me at the same time. You can't stand on business. I can't stand on business. Oh, I know you can't. Last time you did Intranquil work, you know what I'm saying? You cut out like, oh no, I can't deal with this. You know what I'm saying? You can take the man coming back all crazy, girl. Yeah, this is one of my clients right here. She's on TikTok, whatever, talking about when she did some Intranquil work with me. You know what I'm saying? She was like on some shit like, yo, she got scared. She called the cops. You know what I'm saying? The dude was acting wild and crazy on some desperate, I need to be with you and shit. She right here on TikTok. I can't put that on the screen. Okay, okay, now I'm back. Okay, you're upset that I didn't answer your question. I'm sorry. I'm going to get your... Okay, let me answer this. I'm going to get to your question right now. You got to give me some time. I'm getting to your question. Don't be upset. Okay, they said, okay, let's see what we have here. During your premiere, I've always taken you seriously and respect you as a businessman. Okay, let me scroll down some more. Let me see what else you have to say. Thank you. I'm looking for your question. Well, let that work. You know it. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Honneur, respect. You know what? You know the craziest thing ever? I heard this guy say that I was kicked out of the Haitian Voodoo community, right? You know what I'm saying? Here's a Haitian right here. They say I was kicked out of the Haitian. How is that even possible? One moment I heard that, you know, say I was disowned. I was not Haitian anymore. I was disowned as being Haitian. How did it stop being Haitian? Then I heard something like, yo, somebody say, I got disowned from the Haitian Vodou community. How am I disowned from that? This is what I'm saying. When you got foreigners that don't understand how things work, listen. For one of me, there's probably 100 versions of me in the Haitian Vodou community. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and the thing about the Haitian Vodou community is like there's no set like structure like, oh, in Ifa, this and that. No, everybody's their own independent character in Vodou, right? That's why you have guys like Jeff Canaran. You have guys like Lomar Sonjou. You know what I'm saying? They're Vodouism, but look at the heinous shit that they're doing. That's how listen, if y'all want me to keep it real, that's how the Vodou community is. It's like this. You got some people that may not like each other, but that's just what comes with the territory. Nobody really is on that, oh, this judgmental shit, whatever. Yeah, you got some people that may not like each other, but at the end of the day, everybody does their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you find some people that want to, say what they want to say, but that comes in the territory. That's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But to say someone is like, has some type of super authority, hell no. There's no super authority in Haitian Vodou. You know what I'm saying? If I want to say F you, I can say F you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want to rock with you, I don't want to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about Vodou today. See, a lot of these people in societés, you know what I'm saying? They think it's like, if you don't want to be down with them, you don't want to be associated with them, they find you as a threat. And again, sometimes I speak a message that's like vinegar. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. My message is anti-société. And let me tell you something. My anti-message of société causes a lot of people money. Listen to me. TikTok, listen to me. YouTube, listen to me. Facebook. Parole c'est dit fait. My word is fire. That my word can basically fuck people's money up. See, when I talk about the bullshit that you got to go through with initiation, right? See, sometimes you just going for work and now somebody says, oh, you got a consult. What the fuck does that have to do with a love spell? Right? What the fuck does that have got to do with love spell? You want to run the person through this, run the person do that, then you got to say, oh, we got to make an offer, got to do this. Cash cow shit. Friendly extortion. So when I speak out about that, they don't like that. So now they want to find all types of ways and techniques to get me up out of here. But they can't. I'm not no Jovenel Moise. You know what I'm saying? These niggas think I'm the president of Haiti. That's gonna let some nigga come through and basically assassinate him. No, I'm a Bunzi. That's why my grandfather called me Chef Bunzi. I'm a bad guy. Nah, I'm not gonna go out like the Haitian president. Who the fuck you think I am? I'm a Port-au-Prince nigga. See, the thing about Jovenel Moise, he wasn't from Port-au-Prince. You know what I'm saying? Jovenel Moise was from Okap, if I'm correct. He was up north. So that's how they was able to take him out like that. You know, the Port-au-Prince niggas we call actionnaire. You know what I'm saying? That's how Port-au-Prince people are. We action packed. We ain't gonna let nobody ride on this like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So, you know, I have a message that a lot of people in societies don't like, because it burns people and it burns them. It's like in America, this is what they use to make money. They're not skilled at magie. They're not good at magie. So what they do is come up with this initiation shit. And when I talk against that, it causes them to lose money, yo. Because the reality is, most of the people that go to them at times are not looking for initiation. They don't want no consult. They're looking to fix a situation in their life. They don't want to be part of that shit. And then, of course, you got some people that want to be part of it. I'm not going to say that there's not people that want to be part of it, but you find people are basically forced into it. So when I speak against that, oh, you got people that don't want to hear that. Like I had to explain it to his kid the other day. Like, listen, the people, what you got, listen, man, it's one of those things you really don't know what's going on. You don't really know the politics behind the scenes. You say, like, listen, the situation I explained recently is like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like they got this kid, right? I'm not even gonna mention his name. You know, you've seen the mockery videos whatsoever, right? But this kid, he's with a bunch of Haitians that he don't even know that's pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the people who initiated them, but a lot of those people, they're fucking with him. I'm not too sure to what extent, but it wouldn't hurt as much if they wasn't making them bag off of this kid. And that kid don't understand. That's like the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. Tekashi was being exploited and extorted. And he thought these people were cool with him. And I'm trying to tell you, you a Dominican. These dudes ain't fucking with you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we beefing and all. We beefing, but I know how my people be. And I've been telling people shit like that, you know, for the longest, especially when it comes to African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. When I be hearing about that initiation shit, see, I had an ex-girlfriend. She ain't like how I used to speak about initiation, right? Especially because I'm like this. I know how foreign this could be when it comes to people in America. They don't like that message. They don't like that message. See, for me, it's like this. I didn't come up with, oh, fuck black Americans. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come up with that because when I was a kid, I used to go with my mother to people's houses. My mother was a nurse, so she was one of those people. So I would go with the African American homes. I would go with, and then I go with my grandmother. I go to white people's homes and stuff like that. My grandmother, she did cleaning and stuff like that too. So I got exposed to a lot of things. So I didn't come up around a lot of nonsense. what I'm saying? But my grandmother was a little different story. You know, my grandmother still had a little cultural ways. But my thing was, my mom exposed me to a lot of things when I was a kid, you know? So I didn't have that mentality like, oh, fuck these people, whatever. Because you got a lot of Haitians with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, foreigners, they have this mentality that, oh, African Americans are cash cows. Foreigners are cash cows. See, they don't like that message. They don't like this message. So when I speak this, oh, he's a public enemy number one. Yeah, come at me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come at me. All eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Me against the world. Tupac shit. Do you know how much beef I got right now because of the message I'm speaking? Like, do y'all people know how much beef I got out here because my message is anti-fucking societe? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, see, I come from, one thing I gotta talk about right now is, you know what? Let me look at this because I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna get to this right here. Let me get to this real quick. I'm highlighting you next. You're next up, but I'm gonna finish this. See, the thing is this, and this kid, I try to explain, like I said something to him because he started showing me dirty ways, and I just had to tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I'm not looking at you like that. But in the same token, even with my shit, I can't even let you get that close to me. Because number one, I gave you a chance once, and then you showed me you know, I can't fuck with you like that. If he watching this video, we could talk about years ago. I gave this dude a chance once, and he came back and he wanted another chance, and I said no. Right? So now, the thing about this is, I try to explain to him when it comes to this Vodou thing, some people are not going to fuck with you because of the situation that's going on right now. Like, let's keep it real. Boy's Dominican. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. See, niggas ain't going to, they're not going to talk about this. Haitians are on the fence, especially if you were born in Haiti. Haitians are on the fence with Vodou when it comes to Dominicans because of the situation that exists presently and has existed in the past. So when I try to explain certain shit, or I try to tell people some shit, they'll just put it past us. But the thing about it is this: Vodou, outside of what we have in America, is very closed. Because I remember, listen, man, I'm not going to say what people, because I'm not trying to have my shit hot like that. But I remember I was sitting in a room and I told a family member, yeah, I'm going to bring some foreigners, some étrangers, right? I'm going to bring some étrangers to the yard, and, you know, we're going to have this initiation thing going on. You know how Haitian, listen, if you Haitian, you know how Haitian parents' eyes be like this, right? You know what I'm saying? When your Haitian parents' eyes open like this, or your Haitian family members' eyes open like this, you know you just said something crazy. You know you just said something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I said, listen, I'm telling you, I'm over here at the house like as a youngster. You say, yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna bring some people to the yard. You're saying, you know, yeah, we can open up initiation. You know what I'm saying? That they gave me that Haitian look, and they told me, do you not understand what you just said there? That's an abomination. That is the worst thing you can ever do in your life. That's what I was told. That's where I come from. They said you never bring people into this. Those people, I'm not going to say who, but they said Vodou is not for them. And by you doing that, you can bring condemnation to your life. That's what I was told. That's what I was taught. Now, being a person, Bumzu, being a person, right? Being a person that witnessed 2 family members die in my yard. See, actually 3 people died in my yard, in my laku in Haiti, right? 3 people died. See, I'll just shorten it down to 2, right? M'te gen un tonton, right? I had a tonton, an uncle, right? Un tío, right? Un tío. And this guy here, let's just say, he brought women into the yard. He was sleeping with them in the whole night. Now, if you watch the documentaries, The Faces of God, you've seen that we have a lot of sacred stuff in the yard. Well, at least back then. You say we had a lot of sacred stuff in the yard, right? So what my uncle did, he started introducing other things into the laku. And he started sleeping with women in that sacred space. So what happened? He ends up with prostate cancer. Dead. And he was used as an example in the family. Well, at least privately, that was what was used as an example to me. You see, they always make reference. You see what he did, and you see what he got, right? Now, I had another family member. His father told him, my grandfather told him, you do not deal with outsiders. You don't deal with these Wougans ou pa mache kay Wougan. Tout sa ou bezwen li la. Everything you need is in this yard, in this laku. You don't go to no other Wougans. You don't do none of that dumbass shit. And what he did, he chose to go outside the yard and start dealing with somebody. That individual, I'm not gonna mention who they are, because you'd be surprised who I'm talking about. For those of you who know me, you'll be surprised of who I'm talking about. So what he did, he started bringing these people into the laku, into the yard, for people that don't speak Creole, right? He started bringing people into the laku. And these people were foreigners, strangers. And strangers, but in the culture, let's just say they weren't our kin. You're saying we had somebody from another whole nother laku. He's part of some whatever shit. He was some kid that didn't have his place in the yard. He told that family member to do this. Everybody in the family was outraged. How could you bring this stranger into the yard? How can you bring this kid into the yard that has nothing? Like, how can you bring him to the yard? And he was just blinded and listened to the kid. And if you're Haitian, you know that every tree in the yard, in a laku, where they serve is sacred. So this kid tells this family member of mine to do this. And what happens? The tree catches on fire. Oh, you already know. You already know. You sealed your fate. You sealed your fate. Let me skip down here, huh? You know what I'm saying? You sealed your fate, man. Oh, well, welcome, Brucito, man. How you doing tonight, man? How are you, man? I'm glad that you're here, man. But anyway, listen. But listen, the thing is, he sealed his fate. When I had a dream, actually after that thing finished happening, right? They fell en rêve. And in this dream, this person I knew they were going to die. I knew they were going to die. And it wasn't until later down the line that they end up dying. They end up dying. That's what I'm saying. When you're from a laku, gen règlement là-dedans. And that's why they always tell you, faut respecter principio. So when I come with this type of shit, see, you got these people out here, they from the mountains. They not, listen, I don't even know what the fuck they into. I come from a laku. I come from a bitation. I come from a family line of practitioners. I didn't get initiated. I didn't come get paid for somebody to bring me in. No, M'de leve jouen. What is a leve jouen in Vodou? It's someone who wakes up and finds everything. So I came and I seen this thing as a child growing up, coming up to an adult. So anyhow, this person is no longer here. When you have a lakou gen reglement na lakou, you know what I'm saying? Gen reglement. What does that mean? When you're in a lakou, everything is sacred. There's a routine. There's rules and regulations that you have to follow. But again, people will not understand the shit that I'm talking about if you're not from it. If you were born in Haiti, you're gonna understand that. See, the thing about it, when you're initiated in America, you don't come up in a lakou, so you don't learn these sacred, valuable things. You just learn vide de l'eau, jeter de l'eau. No, you don't learn those things because you're not from habitation. Société is like a church. That's why they call it peristyle. A peristyle is like a church. You don't live there. You go there, you do your ceremony, and you go home. When you are lakou ou leve la dan, you're born in it. That's where you wake up. That's where you sleep. There's a big difference between a lakou and a société or peristyle. Or rather say, there's a big difference between a lakou and a peristyle. But anyway, listen, let's get back to what we're talking about, man. So what do we have here? So you have what? Oh, we have here. Can you talk more about what? So what we got here? What we got here? Can you talk more about what? Come on, what the fuck is this? Come on. All right, okay. One shot. Let me look at this. We got a super chat. Well, I'm definitely glad he's here tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can learn something. Maybe you can learn something, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, sometimes you gotta let the haters come in, man. It is what it is, man. Can you talk about Marina? Mes amis, $19. I'll talk about it, but I don't know much about Lilith. But I would say there may be some similarities, right? How much Congo influence in Haitian culture? I could say something, but I'm not too much of a person that's in Congo. There's a Rit Congo. There's people that specialize in that. My family is more Rada and Petro, right? So can you talk about Marinette and Lilith connection? How dangerous she is an enemy? See, Marinette, Lilith, I don't know much about Lilith. Now, where we're from, La Plaine, right? We're from La Plaine. Now, as I told you before, the ancient name in my location in Haiti from Marinette, we're talking about 60s, 50s or so, was Moudong, right? I don't know why. That's what the elders told me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But Loisa, let's just say, in the area that I lived, well, where my grandfather, my dad's, and my aunts lived, that spirit was known for causing a lot of irreversible illnesses, right? Irreversible illnesses. And it was to the point where they had to get people to come in to put a stop to that. Because Marinette is one of those spirits like the Trois Femmes d'Egypte. What they call it? The three women of Egypt. She's one of those spirits that can cause illnesses that are irreversible. Or like not irreversible, that can be very hard to remove, right? So she was causing a lot of people to get sick in those areas. But Marinette, like Lilith, I'm not too sure when does Lilith attack, but Marinette can attack at night. A lot of times she's known for attacking at night, right? And let me just put this out here. Marinette is not a honey jar. For those of you that are listening in the back, let me repeat that. Listen, for you Haitians and for you guys in the back, Marinette is not a honey jar. Okay, then what we have here? But yes, if Lilith, they say Lilith attacks, I can't say that I've seen Marinette do that. I can't say that I've seen Marinette specifically target that type, because if you research Lilith, you know what she's known for, and I'm not going to say that online because of the community guidelines, right? So I'm not going to say anything about that, but I would say in that department, I wouldn't say Marinette is similar to Lilith in that department. But then again, they both have screeching owls. I mean, that's the thing that I can connect with it, according to word of mouth. But again, Marinette's influence and change can alter where you're from. Let's just say you're in a country that doesn't have owls. So how is she going to appear to you then? See, these spirits or these lois can change depending on where you're at. They can come to you and manifest in your life in whatever way they choose to, depending on where you're from. In one place, it may manifest like this, and in another place, it may manifest like that. So the commonality between the two would be that they are associated with a cuckoo and owl. But in my experience, I'd say blackbirds, but that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me go down to the next one. We have a $4 super chat. Can you talk about Intranquil? Man, I got all these people out there. Intranquil spirit, love spell, Intranquil spirit. First and foremost, let me tell you something. For the people on the people talk about Marinette and Tranquility is a honey jar. I seen some guy post a video today, right? This guy posted a video, said, "Oh, this is supposed to be a Marinette. This is supposed to be a Marinette. What, Intranquil spirit spell or some shit like that?" No, sir. No, you got it confused, man. That's a demonic honey jar. That's not a Marinette job, man. But listen, let's talk about Marinette, right? Intranquil spirit loves what? Okay, can you talk about your Intranquil spirit love work? How does it affect the target's mind? See, how does it affect the target's mind? See, that's you. Well, first and foremost, if you're gonna do a Intranquil spirit spell, right? Can different Catholic saints synchronize, make spirit manifest differently? One second. Since we're talking about Intranquil spirit, okay. Can different Catholic saints synchronicity make the spirit manifest differently? When you have the picture of Anima Sola, let's just say Anima Sola. In Haiti, we use Marinette. We can contact Marinette through the image of Anima Sola, right? So depending on what your host is, that will determine how that spirit will interact. So you see someone with this statue of Marinette, this person may have an owl as Marinette. You look at this person here, they have a picture of Anima Sola. Depending on what tool they use, that will affect the influence of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the synchronicity of what you have can definitely alter how that spirit manifests. Why do you think when people have altars, who the fuck is this, man? Who the fuck is this? People interrupting my life. Hold on. Hello.
Hi, I have a question.
Ms. on me. What's the question? Sorry, what? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have learned a lot about and how it is demonized in the European concept, right?
Well, listen. Hold on. Let me give you a number. I'm actually on a live right now, but you can participate in the live. Let me see if I can give you a number. No, phone. Let me see if I can give you a number. If you want to participate, you can call me at a specific number. Oh, what the hell? I can give you a number you can call me by.
Okay.
One second. Do you have a number that you give to me?
Yes, fine.
One second. Skip. One second. What the hell? 516. 1 second. 316. I mean, I wasn't even expecting this, but I'll do it. So far, I mean, this could actually help my life.
Yeah.
Do you see me calling? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Skip. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Skip. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Skip. 1 second. 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 1 second
Yes, I see you calling.
All right, let me hang up.
Hello?
Yes, hello. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. So, excuse me for the interruption on TikTok. I had somebody call me in the middle of my live randomly. I wasn't expecting it, but I guess I'll let this person call in and have a random question. Go ahead. Well, ask your question. Well, what do you have to say? This could actually help this live, and everybody can learn from this.
Okay, so I'm, like I said, understanding voodooism, right?
Can I ask you a question?
It's been deep.
Can I?
You can ask me a question.
Are you Haitian or are you American?
I'm Haitian inside Haitian.
Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. Let's talk. Go ahead.
I'm Americanized Haitian, though.
I get it. You know, you still a Zoe. That's it. You still Haitian. That you why you see it? You know what I'm saying? Why you see it? Rather I say. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so like I grew up Catholic, so we were taught to know Voodooism, but we were taught to worship saints, which is as so above is below. You see, the light is the saint, the darkness is the loire, right? So a lot of people are confused when it comes to like Catholics and especially Haitian Catholics. As for me, I was confused too because my first coming across a spirit was somebody was trying to sell me out. You know what I mean? And that's how I was able to see a true loa, a true l'esprit, as some would say. And that just opened the door for me to understand voodooism and how much of abundance it is in that area. Like every celebrity you see worship some type of saint, some type of loa, some type of deity, and they have fun with it. They have manifestation that comes true with it. But from other people's perspective, they look at it as demonic. You're worshiping the devil, is witchcraft. In the Bible, they say that's a divination. God don't like smooth selling. But what's your intake on that?
Catholicism and Vodou?
Yeah, what's your intake?
I'm gonna tell you this. As a person that has a strong church background from Catholic to Protestant, I will say this: the saints are powerful and the loi are powerful, and they can be one in the same, but they can be blended together. Because listen, the picture of the saint is a portal. Now you can use that picture of the saint to deal with the energy of that picture. But you can also call something into the picture to replace the energy of the original picture. See, but that's another story. You know what? Like I saw to a show. You know what I'm saying? That's too hot for the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's too hot for the internet. See, that's the thing. That's too hot for the internet. See, that's what I'm saying. That's by a grand moon. This is old school shit. A lot of people don't understand that. See, you can do it with statues. You can do it with anything. It's changing the original energy into something else or replacing with something else. So the Catholic image can be the Catholic image, but you can replace the energy of that image.
Right. So for example, do you feel like not to bring, but when Diddy got convicted and all that stuff, everybody was shocked that he had easily done a tour behind his back, also known as St. Barbara.
You know what? Okay, sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead and listen to you.
And what a coincidence! I started understanding who easily done a tour was, because she started coming to me. You know what I mean? And I'm still searching for guidance. I don't trust no Americans, especially with them, they carry the portrait of easily done a tour, the mistress, all that blah, blah, blah. I don't trust them. You feel me? I want to go to a real practitioner who knows the source. You feel me? Because my family always say like I'm gonna give you an example, right? I went to a psychic. She was essentially a very high ranking, you know what I mean? And soon as I seen her, she on bed. And I was like, why did you fall? You know, she was like, my mom this, my mom's doing that. I'm not feeling good. I'm not able to. And I was like, what's the reason? And then when I went back to my family, it was like, because the energy that you walk with.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was about to say.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just hard for me to understand like how all of this ties in, because I don't want to be associated with the you know what I mean, like the energies of other things, and then it's not really walking in the path of who we originally are. You feel me? Like,
okay.
I don't know how to explain.
Let me ask you a question. What part of Haiti is your family from?
We're from
Portino. Where's that? No, Mon. I'm not gonna say. I'm about to say something. I'm Port-au-Prince. You know, we say vagabond, boys, buise. But you know what I'm saying? We the motherfuckers that's fucking everything up in the country. But yeah, yeah. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But listen, yeah, I mean, I would definitely say this. Shelly, what about your family? Are they not practicing or what?
I'm like grown. I need to soul search for myself. You feel me? Like, I want to know what I attract, because I don't know my father's side that well. You know, especially with going in Haiti, I'm not able to travel alone. Mm-hmm. But and also my grandma, she has her thing. But, you know, I want to know what's for me. You feel me? Like, she would say everything you touch, I would turn to gold. But I'm like, what about me though? You feel me? So I want to understand, like. I want to understand what's the root of how things are like being practiced. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but some people like to understand.
What about I see you 5. What is it? 5? That area code. That's at Miami, or that's East Coast. That's up north. Because you have a New York accent. You kind of talk like a New Yorker or New Jersey people. Are you East Coast? East Coast, or you East Coast, or you basically South?
I'm South.
Okay, you got an East Coast lingo to you though. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from South Florida, but I grew around.
But I was about to say, but listen, if you down there, how come you ain't connect? Listen, you know they got a lot of. Have you checked out some of these woo guns down there, man? You know a lot of woo guns down in South Florida hate my guts. I want you to know that. You listen, a lot of woo guns down in South Florida hate my guts. Listen, all right, so have you checked any of those guys out?
I did, but you know, they do like work that's more so for the fame. I'm not really into the fame work. Like, they always tell me like, put yourself out there. That's how that's not. Honestly, I know like my purpose on why I want to do it, but it's more so it's just like I want more education with it.
You know what? Like, one sec. Hold on. Like, I gotta say something to the audience. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is what she's saying there. She's talking about education. La chita la point leçon. She's gonna sit down and she's gonna take lessons. This is how it was given to me. When I was coming up, every Saturday, I would go to a family member's house. I would have my notebook, you know what I'm saying? And I would be taking notes. I would be at my family's house, just sitting there taking notes. And that's what they call formil. You know what I'm saying? What point education. You know what I'm saying? They send you down and teach you, give you education. Today is just, shake your cha-cha, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then basically drop water here and there. No, and you don't got no education. You know what I'm saying? It's like, your head is there's nothing inside your head. See, you're supposed to be sitting down and getting lessons. The Vodou thing, if you're going to learn it, somebody has to sit you down and teach you and educate you. You're saying, here's why you don't do this. Here's why you don't do that. It's not put an aso in somebody's hand or just shake around, shake a cha-cha and dance around the room. No, You want the person to be formé bien. They want to form these people brain, to form these people right. So when they do things, they know what they're doing. And when they speak, they don't speak as an idiot. You know? But that's an important thing that you just said there. But listen, Shelly, listen. Na parle en l'autre là. Yo, do you follow me on TikTok or Instagram or any of those?
I got you on TikTok, you know, and like you really like go into details. Like most men be so scared to put themselves out there. I'm like, first of all, this is our power. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, we know who we are. You know, so blunt your pet. Like at the end of the day, you just have a.
And there you go. See, you the type of Haitian. You see what you saying there? You talking that type of talk that these busters don't understand. See, Shelly, you on the right path. How old are you? Well, you know, I'm not gonna ask you you're this public, that's private. But Shelly, you on the right path. This is the type of Haitian my message is for. See, these busters, these societe woogans, their minds is polluted. A lot of these South Florida woogans are busters. They don't talk, the shit that you talking is what we need to hear. See the shit that I can tell this person came from a good family because she's saying things that only a person from habitation would know. So if your family's plugged in, that's how we speak. We don't speak as those McDonald's motherfuckers that's selling fast food. You're saying you got a lot of people that's been initiated and they've been initiated into a fast food fucking practice. These motherfuckers don't know nothing about how things go in Haitian culture. And that's why a lot of these motherfuckers don't like me, because I tell motherfuckers how shit really is.
Right. And let me tell you one thing about it. One thing for sure. We all under one sun. We all under one sun. It's all about where you put your energy towards. We fought for our freedom. You know what I mean? And still to this day, we fighting for freedom. You know, so how I see it is that we're trying to break certain generational curses that has been embedded in our spirit, not in our minds, but in our spirit, you know? And so therefore, it's certain things that we got to reprogram a lot of these niggas and these dimes to understand that y'all have power within your soul, you know? And that's when y'all really have freedom. So when people really educate you about certain things and like letting you know about certain things, you got to take note. You know, and that's where I'm submitting myself. Like, I finally found financial freedom just doing the work that I need to do, not by working under another white man's time. Because at the end of the day, he's going to protect his own people, but he's not going to protect my people. You feel me? So you just got to use your consciousness. Not a coincidence, these things are just being folded. Like, since when movies started showing, like, you know, mojo bags, voodooism, it's because we trying to wake our people up to let you know, like, listen, you feel me? This is what we've been doing to fight for our freedom.
Well, Shelly, wait. That's too much. That's too much. Listen, that's too much. Listen. I got other. Listen. Shelly, you dropping a lot of fire. I think maybe I'd like to have you to come on to the show. You know what I'm saying? Or listen.
For sure, like, I'll give you everything, you know, but I just want people to wake the fuck up, you know, no more sleeping, you know, because at this point, if you keep sleeping, we might as well kill you.
But, shh. You know, that's too much, man. Hold on. What the hell? We detected inactivity. All right, I'm gonna have to run. Okay. All right. This shit crazy. Hold on. How did the live get cut? Hold on. What? These motherfuckers is telling me I gotta write this shit down. Fuck. This is some bullshit. One second. I gotta fix this live. L-T-T-I-D. What? The fuck is this live? I gotta, man, get this in this fucking live. What the hell? That was some fire there, man. But I gotta do this live again. Hold on. This live got interrupted. Hold on. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty. Yeah, that I gotta invite her back to the showcase. She is kicking too much hot shit, and it's like I got a lot of questions to answer. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the live. I got interrupted a bit, so I'm back. I know some people are like, "What's the question?" But she was just spitting. I was listening to her. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely spitting. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely spitting. All right. I'm sorry. She was spitting. Hold on. Let me get these questions. Hold on. Let me look at some. I see they got super chats here. Let me look at what we got going on here. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh. Bro, we had a lot. That girl is spitting some fire, man. I'm definitely gonna try to have her on the show. Man, on me, who this? What's this? Come on, what is this bullshit? Come on. 1 second, I'm trying to get this thing together. Okay, we got a lot of shit going on here. What we got going on here, man? Man, it's not me. Oh my God, we got all these super chats up in here. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, man, that was like, oh my God, that just messed my head up real quick, man. Like that kind of took me off. I wasn't even expecting all that knowledge to be dropped on my show tonight. That was that was a lot. Oh, you know what? I gotta spread the love on IG. Listen, thank you guys on TikTok. I gotta run the IG real quick. Oh my God, that was some heat that was spat. Okay, all right. So listen, can you talk about Intranquil spirit love spell? How does it directly affect the mind? Yes, we can talk about that. And now I can actually smoke on live. I couldn't do that on TikTok whatsoever. Hold on. Let me get something to drink. Hold on. I'm about to answer that question real quick. Let me get something to drink. Hold on. One second. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, fucking Brucey Tassi. Nigga, I ain't tripping over him. Nah, Brucey Tassi can learn. Oh yeah, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. That nigga's a devil, yo. You know what I'm saying? Brucey Tassi. Brucey Tassi in the house. You know what I'm saying? Listen, sometimes you gotta the devil gotta be your friend. Listen. For me, Brucey Tassi, that nigga's a definition of Eshu. I'm not even gonna lie. That nigga is a devil incarnate. You know what I'm saying? But you got to walk the thin line between good and evil. Sometimes a motherfucker that's out to smoke you is, you know, that could be a good friend to you at a distance. You say, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give Brucito a lot of credit. Because if it wasn't for Brucito, I wouldn't be banging the shit that I'm banging right now. Like, at the end of the day, yo, give Brujo his credit. Kudos to that nigga. Because if it wasn't for him, my game, I wouldn't level up in life. Because, you know what I'm saying? I made a lot of mistakes in the past on my social media. He got it terminated, and look at it now. You know what I'm saying? He tried the same devil tricks, and it didn't work this time around. So he sharpened my sword. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying attention to all that shit back in the day. I was just spitting, going crazy. And what I had to do, I had to go back to the drawing board and get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, listen, that nigga's a devil incarnate. That nigga's Eshu in flesh. You know what I'm saying? He comes with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, a troll like that motherfucker will basically help you get your game up. So at the end of the day, yeah, he's still a fuck nigga to me, but at the end of the day, that's what you need in life. You need a motherfucker like that in life to challenge you to do better, to be better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what niggas, when they say adversary, they say Eshu is like, he's like associated with Satan. What was Satan? Satan is an adversary. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's there to be your tempter. So you have a fuck nigga like that. He's there to be a nigga's tempter. A person that's supposed to apply pressure to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can't really fault the nigga for being a motherfucking troll. That's in the nigga's nature to be a troll. So niggas I don't lose sleep over this nigga. I don't, because that's what he's supposed to do. That nigga's a troll. That nigga's gonna do all this type of fuck shit. Put copyright strikes on your channel. That's what a troll does. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it sharpens his sword because it makes you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. The nigga done try that shit like how many times, and that shit didn't go nowhere. So a nigga like that, you need a nigga like that in your life. You need a motherfucking Brucito in your life. That's why I ain't blocking that nigga. That nigga, that's what he's supposed to do. That nigga's supposed to be there to tempt the motherfucker. That nigga's supposed to be there to make you do fuck shit. You know, say to challenge you to do fuck shit. And you have to have a strong will to resist. Nah, that nigga can talk all the shit that he wants in the motherfucking live. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to that fuck nigga. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Kudos to Satan himself, yo. That nigga named Satan. I'm gonna start calling him Satan now, yo. Sata. But listen, in tranquil spirit, how does it affect the mind, right? Can you talk about in tranquil spirit love work and how does it affect the mind? Well, first and foremost, it all depends on who the individual is. Listen, that shit can make you into a drug addict. It can make you into an alcoholic. I'm just speaking on the negative. You know what? Let's start from good to worse, right? Well, I wouldn't call it good. Now, in desperate situations, you may see the person, oh my God, I need to see you. I need to see you. You know, sometimes they may become stalkers. You know, sometimes they just have this feeling that they want to be with you, right? But a lot of times that's really in desperation. That's really in desperation. But in darkest form is sometimes people become very irrational. Like, what are you doing? Who the fuck are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, irrational. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and you turn over one way. A motherfucker may be staring at you. Why you turn that way? Are you turning that way because you think I'm ugly? They just become irrational. They don't make any sense. I got a client right now. You know what I'm saying? She left that fuck boy over there and came work with me. You know what I'm saying? This dude that she with right now, this dude is irrational as fuck. Almost like he needs affection 24/7. Like the dude is like, he's like a kid that needs love from his mother. Like every single little small second. Oh, like if he's like, what? Why do I got, like, why does somebody got to be around you all the time? Every single minute, every single second. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me not spare IG. But the thing about it is, look at that Santera right there. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? She look fine as hell. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, that thing will make you go, that thing will make people start acting strange, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll make people act a little strange. Why is this thing got me looking like this, man? What is it? We gotta change that. That make me look too sweet, man. All right, so yeah, it can affect your mind. But in worst cases, I remember I had one client. Every situation is different. I had this one client. She said this dude started selling his ass for drugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he turned into a whole full-blown Macisi on Zrit. A star boy. Like Roscoe be saying. Bosco used to say, star boy, Queen Street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bosco, yeah, that Bosco, I forgot I forgot what the number was, Bosco, something like that. From California, he used to do a lot of, yeah. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, in worst case scenarios, that thing can make you turn around and be like a full-blown Macisi Zrit. Like this guy started selling his body for narcotics. This is a man here we're talking about. But I'm not saying that's every situation that you come across. Not every situation is going to be like that. But sometimes these guys, that intrinsic spirit will get in them. And I think that's what, like in Haitian culture, we call that déjoué, right? Déjoué is like when a person, you know what I'm saying, does some shit like when they do some work on a person, now they become addicted. They become drug addicts. They start drinking a lot. You know You know what I'm saying? That happens. That happens a lot. You know, basically a person, the spirit gets on them and they start becoming alcoholics. They start doing drugs. They start doing types of weird shit. And that's one thing I will say about that spirit. That spirit can basically turn a person into a drug addict. Now, and that's in worst case scenarios. Worst case scenarios. Then you find, okay, sometimes people may commit suicide and stuff like that, but that's a whole nother story. That's not often. That's like rare. Hello from MIA. Hello there. I have a question. What does it mean if a big black shadow tries to snap your neck? My shot, big black snap. You sure tries to snap your neck? I mean, listen, you know, if you're talking about being shook at night, then that's a different story. One second, I got a couple of money questions I got to answer here. These are priority questions. People are paying me to answer questions. What the fuck is this? So look at this troll, yo. Look at this troll. Look at this troll sending me 99 cents. Look at these trolls, man. Oh my God, look at these trolls, bro. Oh my God, I love the trolling, bro. The troll, listen, this shit funny as hell. Country Witch, thank you, Country Witch. Thank you for the $5 donation. How much does pay? Okay, here we go. This is a good question here. Yeah. So listen. Oh, you love my stories? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back to that. Dream Love, what's going on? Oh, did Dream Love? You saw what your homegirl? Did you speak to your homegirl? The goat is alive. You know it. Did you speak to your homegirl? Cause yeah, she hit me up and she gave me some good news. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I mean, my work is that shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that real? It's real. But listen, let me read this real quick. One guy this side. Boko, how much patience does it take when working with Intranquil spirit? Is it case by case? Yes, indeed. What happens when a target is in love but fighting the spirit? Come on. You guys know this question already. Oh, so you know, Leona Elmira is the truth. So listen, let me say something. That when you're working with the Intranquil spirit, this person asks, how much patience does it take? That all depends on the situation. It's never cut and dry like, oh, you do this work right here and it's going to work like this. Every situation is different. You're saying every situation is different. See, listen, sometimes what I have with clients, right? You get results. You know it. Listen, one thing I'm going to say about the Intranquil spirit work is this. You can switch work. Like prime example, I have a limitation that I give my clients where let's just say you dealing with somebody, but let's just say somebody else comes along. We can take that person out to work and replace them. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just say we can recycle the work. So if we don't, this target right here, fuck him. We can put a new target in that job. Now, why do I say that? Because you'll find situations where it may not give you the results that you're looking for with this person because of the situation that person has. And now you take the same work and you apply it to someone else and boom, you get way better results. That's like, I'm not going to give that game. I was about to say something. That's giving too much game away. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, you see it manifest. See, you may have a person you're doing this like the same job. Like a prime example. Here goes. I had one person, right? Here goes. You may find one client, right? Because the situation may be rough, things don't work out for them whatsoever, right? The same job another client has, it gives them the best results because the situations are totally different. You got someone, let's just say, I'm gonna give you an example. This person is trying to use this on somebody who's in a relationship with somebody. So they're getting them to see them seldom. Where you got someone who's free and they're not with someone, that person is an easier target. You say that person's an easier target. So now you see more of them. You see more manifestation. See, I know I can't say this. Should I say it? Oh, okay, there's this Asian lady, right? She did. Now, listen, she didn't do this with me. I'm just saying. She didn't do it. This Asian lady She did it in Intranquil Spirit. I don't know who did it, but she did this on a white guy. This guy is riding his bike. He falls off his fucking bike and hits his head and cracks his skull. See, the thing about it is that Asian lady, she's around the guy, so she saw that. Now, per se, someone who's dealing with somebody that's a player that's on the field and you never get to see him, you're not gonna know what the fuck going on. And now what's gonna happen? You're gonna say, oh, you scam me, you're a fake spiritualist, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. That's what you're gonna be like. Because you don't have access to know what's going on, you're gonna assume that's what the situation is. But of course, you're obligated to feel that way because one, the community that we're in, we have a lot of people that's on bullshit. So it's easy to jump to that conclusion. But when you have a little patience, yeah, you know, and again, your situation, that's why today I try to diagnose situations before I even take some situations on. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to ask you, like, what is the situation? And if this shit sounds like some dumbass shit, I don't even want it. Like there's tons of people that I turn away all the time. Like one spiteful ass bitch who got mad because I didn't want to do work for her. She goes and tells this motherfucking, you know, this fucking the primo over there that, oh, your clients is with Buck or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because the bitch was spiteful. Like, I didn't want to work for her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do work for her. So she get all spiteful. Like, oh, yeah, look, you know those two clients of yours? They went to Buck. Yeah, you know, weird ass shit like that, man. So, yeah, you know, every situation is different. How people react is different, you know? Yeah. Plus, it takes time. Of course. En verdad. I gotta say primo, because you know, it's a code word for homeboy. You know what I'm saying? That's a code word for homeboy over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Like, yeah, you know, but again, so listen. In this game of magie, let me explain something to you. In this community, let me tell you something. There's so much bullshit going on. Listen, as a spiritual worker, listen, you're going to have once in a while, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something for you people out here, listen. You're going to have a customer at times you're not going to have a good rapport with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this because someone just wrote something here. If you're an upcoming spiritualist, let me give you some game. You're going to have some cases that may not work out to your favor. Some cases may not work out because either you make a mistake. Like when I first started, of course, I'm going to make mistakes. And I'm going to, you know, I got to eat that. Like I remember when I was younger, I did a court case job for a person and I did something fucked up and that shit ended up costing the person more time. Yeah, that shit was fucked up. That comes to the territory. But when you get older and you get more experience, you start to limit those mistakes. But that's what comes with this game, and that's what you sign up for. You're saying you gotta accept, you gotta chalk it up to the game. When you go to a spiritualist, you're putting your life in the hands of someone else. So it's a gamble. You're saying when you delving into this, it's a gamble. You gotta, you know, but again, that's what trial and error does. But for me, I'm gonna tell you, as a spiritualist, there's gonna be sometimes where there's gonna be, a customer may not be satisfied, but you can't let that knock you down. Because the thing is, you got to pick yourself back up and keep on going. Because that one customer may not be satisfied, but then again, you have 20 more customers that's satisfied. But I'm going to tell you this, you have some bitch ass motherfuckers out here that will try to take one customer, a disgruntled customer, and then post them online like, oh, he's scamming clients. Like that bitch ass nigga Brujo did, right? But kudos to that fuck nigga over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that happens. But you got to think about it. If you're a person that's getting clientele on top, listen, don't ever let shit like that get to you. Because listen, sometimes you can work it out. Sometimes I try to work things out with clients. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're not dissatisfied. Let's work it out like this. Let's work it out. Let's just try to do something to fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever that is, that's whatever y'all got to mend the situation. You got to try the best that you can with that. If they can't mend it, oh well. But I'm going to say this to you people out here. Is that for that one person, look at it like that, that's not satisfied, or that didn't have the patience, because sometimes a person may not have the patience to wait. You know what I'm saying? That's a factor too. So now, again, that person feels some type of way and she goes out to enemy or whatever you're saying, and then she says whatever. So now this person feel like, oh, I want to get one up on you. Look what it is. Just like in the construction. Look, he didn't put his studs right. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? So you find that in the spiritual community too. But you can't let that bother you, because the thing is that when that person, did whatever you say, there's gonna be 20 other people, 50 other people that's gonna come your direction. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, listen, in business, you're gonna have that. Some people may not like your service. You know what I'm saying? Some people may not like the way you get down. So what you gotta do is focus on the people who do want to fuck with you, who do want to spend money with you, who do want to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, do your research. But I'm gonna tell you this, hon. You say do your research. Yes, do your research. But I'm gonna tell you, people out there, listen, those of you that's watching, if you're gonna do your research about someone doing work, also take in consideration the shit that you find. Because in this community, you have haters. Listen up. For you spirituals out there, please. And I'm probably gonna make a video about this. You got haters. People that don't like other spiritualists for whatever the fuck reason. They go online and they make these fake ass reviews on different websites where they have rip-off report. I mean, listen, years ago, these guys have tried everything to get me off the internet. I've seen many spiritualists go through this, where people, motherfuckers that don't like them, they go on websites and they make these fake ass reviews and say fake ass bullshit about spiritualists whatsoever to try to ruin their reputation. So you got to be very careful about what you're digesting mentally, because that happens in this game too. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's people out here that would basically start smear campaigns. Listen, they can't beat you naturally. They'll just make some shit up. You know what I'm saying? They'll just make some shit up. Literally, that's how crazy. Listen, a lot of people think that spiritualists are so pure, they're so clean, they're so holy. This is the dirtiest industry that you can be in. Like, dirtiest industry. You got motherfuckers out slander your name, put evil shit on you to get you out of the game. That's just what, that's just the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you got to be careful when doing your research too, because take that into consideration that people do have haters. And sometimes their haters will do fuck shit like that. Write a whole bunch of fake ass shit about a person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, listen, everybody, let me tell you something. If you're on top, if you're successful at anything, you're going to have shit like that happens. You're going to have people making up fake accounts, motherfuckers. Listen, on TikTok, look at the shit that I deal with on TikTok. They got so many fake accounts on TikTok trying to pretend to be me. Oh, I do what? I'm a master healer. Let me help you with your problems and shit like that to get money out of people. This is a nasty fucking industry. So yeah, you got to watch out for all the sneers and traps and all the bullshit that's in this community. Okay, 1 second. So let's see what we got here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got serious talk. I've been on here for like an hour and a half. I've been going in for an hour and a half. I don't even know where I get this energy from today. I don't know. It is very interesting. Okay, so we have a $6. We have a $6 donation. Okay, what do we have here? Is there a spirit or deity that deals with racist, colonists, abusive people to punish them when they bother you? Well, I'm gonna just say this. I don't want to be a hot boy, but I'll just basically say this. You have to treat it like, put the color thing to the side. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Hold, excuse me. Oh my God, what is this lady? Oh my God, another client. Oh my God, oh man, these people just be sending me money. Sometimes I be waking up with money, just like, what? This is crazy. But anyway, let's put the color thing to the side. Let's put race to the side for a moment and just look at it as actions. Like, it's when you talk about spirit is general. Spirit is general. It's not, oh, because you're white or because you're black. The spirit doesn't see like that. It sees, when you're dealing with stuff for protection, it sees the energy that you're spewing. The spirit deals with principle. You're saying it deals with virtue and it deals with vices. If a person bringing vices, that's negative energy. So if it catches that bullshit in the air, they're going to get what they get. So that's just general. So, boom, guy, doing bad guy. Let's move here. Let's go here. Hello there. Hello there. Who is this? Who this? Hello there. Oh my God. Why is my Instagram so weak, man? Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. See by side. 1 second. Okay, what we have here? IG, what's going on? What is it called? IG, that's me. What up? All right. So listen, let me answer this question here. What we got here? Let's see what we got here. And that's a beautiful, a $50 super chat. $50 super chat. $50. I sound like an African right now. $50 super chat. Thank you for the $50. $50. Oh my God, we have $50 tonight. Yeah. $50, man. Okay, we have a $5 super chat here. Oh my God. Man, we getting paid tonight, man. We getting paid. If you currently have a person in a regular, what? If you currently have a person in a regular traditional honey jar, can they put in a demonic honey jar? If you have a traditional honey jar, can you put them in a demonic honey jar? It all depends. It all depends who made it. And the thing is, it's like, who made it? That's what it boils down to. Because the ingredients, see, this is what I'm saying. Some of you people are so carnal. I don't know about, listen. There's people today, I don't know where they got their spirituality from. Because these guys they're just so dumb, deaf, and blind. See, when you do it, no, I'm not going to give you all that game. I'm not going to give you that. Nope. I'm not going to give you that game. I'm not going to give you that game. Because that's how I make my money. But I'll say this. It's all about the ingredients. Because there's things that you can't see. And if those ingredients are incorrect, it's going to cause a problem. But again, it all depends on who made it. But that's what I'll say about that. You know what I'm saying? So what we got going on here? Boom guy doing bad guy. Let's see what we got going on here. So now we're gonna have to go. All my money, all the people, the money is dried up. So let's go to regular chat now. See, I gotta do this, man. Good evening, good evening. So now I had to get off of this real quick. What the fuck is this? What is that? Brucito wants to know if he can shine your shoes Boko to earn money so he can finally afford car insurance. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. What? Brucito. This is crazy. But listen, IG is a little weak tonight. So listen, I'm going to jump back on TikTok. Oh, they got some cute faces up in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who is this cute girl right here? Because people, you got a lot of cute women up in here, man. But anyway, this is kind of light tonight, so I'm going to jump on TikTok. I'm out of here. Deuces. Okay, all right, I'm just leave it like that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's look at this. Let's go back on TikTok. TikTok seems kind of lit. Let's go back here. Let's go back to TikTok. Okay, let's go back to TikTok. Okay, 1 second. What is this? Okay, we're going back to TikTok. I don't know why I got all this energy. I don't know why I got all this energy, man. I'm so energetic right now. I'm not even sleeping. I'm not even tired. Kia Saila. Okay. What is this? What is this guy? Brucita sits down when he pees. That's crazy, man. Oh my God. Let me see all these Brucito. Let me see if this Brucito stuff is going on here. What is this? Yo, Bokor, someone's trying to help out your algorithm to stay. What is this? Someone's trying to stay relevant, help out your algorithm to stay relevant. I mean, that's what the haters is for, man. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So yeah. What? Moderator, nobody's in my way. Okay. If I say, what is it? If I say kek moon. No, that helps. Faut nous quitter moun yo là. Nous bagay effacer yo. Parce que bagay la li bon pour algorithm là. So now nous bagay effacer. We don't need to erase them niggas, man. Hell nah. They helping the algorithm. I'm saying, what is this? What is it? What is this? Yeah, but anyway, listen. Anyway. Yeah, he's irrelevant today, man. So what is this guy writing? See, I don't even got time to be looking at this guy. What this guy got to talk about, man? He's irrelevant. Yo, listen. Let's look at Brucito, right? Let's look at Brucito for a minute. Because I love this guy. Listen, I love this guy. I love the energy that he brings, the trolling shit that he does. Listen, I be laughing at this dude. This guy is really funny, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, look at it like this, man. Brucito, let me ask you a question. How does Primo come out of nowhere and outdo you? You've been on social media for 10 years. And Primo comes out of nowhere. Yo, Brucito, I'm gonna give it to you. That's a cold one, right? That's a cold one. How do you connect with the guy whose baby mother you raped? That's a cold one. Brucito, I'm gonna give you that. That's some cold ass shit. You get with the guy whose baby mother you raped. Man, you something else. Man, you are really the devil. You're something else, man. I'll give it to you. You're very crafty. You know what I'm saying? You're very crafty. But damn, that's some crazy ass shit. He links up with a guy who's beefing with me, and he raped his baby mother. Can you believe this shit? This guy, this fucking guy links up with a guy who's the baby father of the woman he raped, allegedly. But anyhow, that's some crazy ass shit. That's nasty work right there. But that's all's fair in love and war, they say, right? Boko, we gotta do New York, bro, for this shit, for Twin Towers. Boko, what's the difference between Loi, Babalao, Wugan, and Ifa? What? Why are you asking me this question? They asked me. Okay, all right. I'm gonna help you out. Listen. So listen. What's the difference, Boko? What's the difference between a loi? Okay. What's the difference between a loi? A loi is a spirit being, right? That is an energetic force. That is a spirit being, right? Now, Babalawo, that is a priest in the Ifa religion. Now, a Wuga is a priest in the Vodou religion. Ifa is a religion that derives from Nigeria. And there you go. That's the answer to that. Yo, you know what? Who's Miss? Who Miss? What? Who that? Did they just pop in and then pop out? I know who that was. I think I know who that was. That's that cute girl. You know, see, that's that cute Dominican girl, yo. Yeah. I'm trying to see if is she up in here, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dominicanas, man, y'all caused me too much grief, yo. Y'all caused me too much grief. I'm thinking I'm about to start dating Colombian women, man. Dominicanas, man, y'all give me too much grief, yo. Yeah, I'm going to give me a motherfucking blanquita from Cuba or something like that, man. I seen a Santera recently. I'm like, I think I may kick her with her, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all Dominican women, y'all give me too much grief, man. Nope. No, y'all make my hair grayer than it already is, my beard. Oh, yeah. Do you wear a suit when doing the ritual for your clients? Let me tell you something. You know what? Very, very interesting. Do I wear a suit when I'm doing rituals for my clients? Well, listen. I look at it like this. I'm a patron. You're saying a patron doesn't get his hands dirty. That's why I say I've never done witchcraft a day in my life. what I'm saying? But listen. Today, I'm at a point where, I'm just more responsible for the jewelry thing. Nowadays, I have like cousins. I have people that work for me now that I've trained. See, there's a difference. We got to talk about this real quick. Between hiring people and training people, right? Hiring random strangers, rather I say. Because a lot of people get this thing twisted. I'm definitely going to make it short for this. Hiring someone who's already skilled to do shit and hiring someone who you train. These are two different things. Because a lot of people like to make this, they like to make this claim that, oh, Bokor is, he's paying people to do the work. No. I pay people that I have trained. Whether it's my sister, whether it's my cousin, or whether it's people that work for me, I have trained everyone. Whether it's my brother, whether it's my sister, whether it's my cousin, I've trained everyone. There's no outsider that I don't know that's coming in here and doing anything their way. Everything that's done is done my way. The way I show you to do it. And when you see all these results, listen, let me just say something. For people out there, oh, they want to critique. Oh, little now. Listen, when my grandfather became a very old man, you think my grandfather was getting out the car and basically grabbing a bull's head? When my grandfather was 80 years old, you think he was getting out the car and bullying a bull? No. My grandfather had the younger guys to go to the marché to buy these animals and bring them to the laku. So what happens? Today, I have people. You do this XYZ, the way I showed you. Not, oh, you just come here with your own No, we got a way we do things. We don't just bring people in off the street, whatever. No, these are people that have time in with the family. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that you see that's in my circle today, they're not random strangers off the fucking street. These people, they've been around me for a long time, or they're even family, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So this thing of, oh, no, Bokor, this and that, he's hired. No, there's no, oh, like I'm paying someone else to do it. No, I'm not like these other people out here who get initiated and they become part of a societe and they pay Haitians to do it for them. Like what they call Primo over there. Primo, you know what I'm saying? Primo, right? You know what I'm saying? Thunder 69. Thunder 69, he has Haitians that he's associated with. And this is the situation. This is the situation with that. You know what I'm saying? He's not experienced enough. Because Primo, I have what? Yo tengo cuanto años que yo sé, oh boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have years that I've known them. So it's almost like, bro, let me just play this. 6-7 years ago, this guy came to me as a palero. He said he was in a Palomayombe. But then again, how is it that now you're talking about you're a Vodouizon, you're this and that? No, it doesn't work like that. So I know for sure this kid, he has those Haitians over there in Miami. He's doing business with them or whomever Haitian he's associated with. He's not a person that can think for himself. He's still young. I don't care how much money you paid for an asson. You're still fucking young. You only got 5 years in this game. Or probably, who knows? But from what I know, it is what it is, man. But I'll say, in that situation, he's the type of individual that's subbing out his work. He's not the mastermind behind that. So if I send someone to go do something, there's a big difference. He's not a shot caller. That boy is a messenger. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that's associated with people. He's not doing that shit himself. He can't do the shit himself. He can't. But on my end, I can do everything that I basically have people doing for me, that I've trained. We don't deal with outsiders over here. We don't deal with new niggas over here. So just to answer that question for you, no new niggas over here. Hello. Do I laugh at one time? No, it's not. Let me see if you're cute. I'll laugh for you if you're cute. Word, there you go. I give you a laugh, yo. Let me see who's cute. I can't do no, you're not gonna give me on that TikTok shit. That TikTok shit will have you motherfucking, what is this? NPCing, non-playable characters. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit. Fucking get me into some TikTok ass shit, laughing and doing all this dumb ass shit. Yo, Nikki, girl, you fine as hell. That's one fine ass Dominicana right there. I said a couple of minutes ago, I'm not dealing with no Dominican girls anymore. I'm gonna go get me a Cubana. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? When I see your face, and change my whole idea, change my whole thought process. I'm just fucking with you. Yo, fine ass Dominicana. How many cute Dominican women is in the live tonight? I'm lit tonight. I'm so excited. I don't know what it is today. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not gonna. I started to say something. I'm not gonna say this. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say because I don't want to hurt any feelings. Nah, I'm not gonna do. Man, I would love to say some shit. Why can't I just be emotionally free? Why I gotta take it? See, there's certain things I want to say, but I don't want to say because I want to hurt no girl's feelings, man. But I know why I'm energetic today. You know, I slept real good. Ain't nothing like, man, I can't say it. Listen, I wish I could be derogatory, but I gotta take consideration women's feelings, man. I can say 100%. You get what you pay for when you come to Mr. Leonard Elmira. What they say here? It says, I can say, Rel, I don't even know who this is. I can say 100%. I can say 100%. What? I can 100% say you get what you pay for when you come to Mr. Leonard. Follow instructions. Patience is the key, and this is coming. What? What the fuck? This is coming from a client that done and seen, experienced his work. So this is what I'm saying. You're gonna have these dusty haters that find one disgruntled motherfucker that want to say some shit whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got one disgruntled motherfucker out of the 100 or who knows, out of the 20, 50, whatever. I don't even know who the motherfucker this person is. But you have this customer saying some dope ass shit about me. So this is what I focus on, you know. Yeah, there you go. They tell you follow the goddamn instructions. You know what I'm saying? That's what's on the screen. Alexandria, I'm glad you're back. Yeah, we in the house tonight. Listen. Do you know how long I've been online? I've been online for 2 hours now. I don't even know what the fuck got me lit like that. I took some Yoimbi this morning, but anyway, I'm not gonna tell you why I took the Yoimbi. I took some Yoimbi. I took some ginseng. I'm not gonna tell y'all why I took that. Man, we got 50 people up in the house. Is the destruction ritual up on the website? No, it's not on the website, Miguel. Succubus? What's my thought on succubus? A succubus? A succubus. It's a spirit that comes to sell nunrit. It drinks their energy at night. Some spirits act like that. You know, and how you know a succubus is caught you is when you wake up one of those times and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I slept the wrong way. Yeah, you got sucked on. Suicide, man. Can you have what? What we have here? Can we have it for longer than 2 hours? I don't know. I think I'm probably going to be here for 2 hours. I've been on here for 2 hours straight so far. I think I can go more than 2 hours. I don't even know why I'm so energetic. See, that's what happens when you got that motherfucking shit in your system. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. See, man, don't let me get on something. Don't let me get on something. You know what I'm saying? That's how my shit be lasting long. You know what I'm saying? I be having that ginseng in my system. You know what I'm saying? Come on and ride on it. Ride, slip and slide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They be wondering, how the fuck are you your age? And you be, listen, them women be like, let me tell you something. Them young whippersnappers, they be like, how the fuck you like, you know, you in your 40s and you do it better than guys my age. What? You know what I'm saying? Come on and ride on it. Ride, slip and slide. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've been a motherfucking energizer bunny. You know what I'm saying? Come on and ride on it. Ride, slip the slide. You know what I'm saying, man? I think I better start taking more of them shits, man, because I'm just lit tonight, man. Good vibe, good energy. Yeah. So what we got going on here? Let's see what we got going on here, man. Oh, we got to plug this phone in before we die out. Let's plug this phone in before we die out. We lit tonight. You know what I'm saying? We lit tonight. Glittisha. We're lit tonight. What we got going on? Let's see what we got going on here. Ball call, can I have 2? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do longer than. I think I'm gonna go past. Listen, if I go past 2 hours tonight, if I do 3 to 4 hours tonight, I'm not trying to push for 4. If I do 4, it's 4. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this will be the first time I went past 2 hours on a live. I'm on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? What was this? That's some stamina. Usually I just do 45 minutes and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what they call it? 45, what is this? What they call that? What do they call it? A minute man? I'm usually like a 45-minute man on lives. You know what I'm saying? But this time I got endurance, you know what I'm saying? See, listen, let me tell you something. Back in the day when I was younger, I'm gonna keep it real with you. My crushing game was terrible. Listen, you know what? Listen, yo, I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? Before I get, listen, I'm gonna get spiritual with y'all, but I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? What I'm just looking for the right question whatsoever to get this thing popping. Let me share something with you, and this is a little personal. You know, this is personal because I'm talking about being a minute man. You know what I'm saying? And basically talking about endurance, right? Like I'm talking about I'm going to be having endurance to do a live for like 3 hours tonight. But listen, I'm gonna share a personal story with you. When I was younger, my dick game was trash. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. Stop beating your meat. I'm gonna tell you guys, stop beating your meat. You guys out here, let me tell you something. When you beat your meat too much, it makes you develop premature ejaculation problems. You're saying you start perverting yourself to the point where you can just listen. I used to jerk off so much, my mind was so fucking fucked up. I can just basically think about nut and I'll just bust a nut. Or you say, all I just had to do was press myself against a bitch, or you get a chick to, give me a lap dance, and I'll just bust a nut. That's how perverted my system was. And then I got with this one female that was an Aries. She wasn't having that. Like I had a girlfriend before that. I bust for like, okay, I get up there. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just shit. Like I'm like 18, 19 years old. This is happening to me. It's like I was busting off so much, doing all this whack ass pornography shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting it. Listen, I'm telling you, I had a girlfriend that was with that. She's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then basically what happened was I got with this Aries female. When I basically before and I did that, she was mad as hell. She was mad. Oh man, I felt terrible, man. I felt terrible. So I started, learning. Man, I had my homeboy. No homo. This is no homo, right? This is no homo. I had a homeboy, right? Like we used to do some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? When you young, you doing some wild ass shit, you know what I'm saying? You banging girls together, you know what I'm saying? You fucking running train on hoes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Young boy shit, you know what I'm saying? So I remember one day, we chilling in the crib. I had this dude busting his bitch down in the next room. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I never had no female like that. I'm like, yo, one day I was chilling with him, yo, bro. Y'all say, yo, how the fuck you be busting them bitches down like that? You be in there for like God knows how long making these bitches scream. I'm like, what? I was like, yo, how the fuck you be doing that? He told me, yo, when you busting these, when you hitting these hoes off, you know what I'm saying? You gotta not think about, just think about, he said, don't think about what you're doing. Think about you just somewhere else, like in a distant place. Just think about you in a beach or a park or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? And I remember that's what he told me. So one day I was with the chick, right? And then we was giving it a try. We started learning our breath exercises. You say holding your breath, because the thing is, if you breathing too fast, you're too hot, your heart start beating. And when your heart start beating, the blood start basically engorging your penis. So what you want to do is control your breathing. You don't want to breathe too fast so your heart don't start going. And that's how a lot of you guys be busting quick. And y'all wonder why the female, she cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? She cheating because she's not satisfied. So when you basically, you know what I'm saying, you start But anyway, that's how I got my game together. You know what I'm saying? When I started practicing, you know what I'm saying, I would put myself in a frame where I'm busting it down. I'm not even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the park right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a jog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a jog. You know what I'm saying? I'm jogging in the park. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. And she like, oh my God, damn. You know what I'm saying? And you just like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Just like a dog. Your ears bopping and shaking to the side. You know what I'm saying? You on it. So anyway, that's enough for tonight. Let me get back serious. Okay. Yeah. Let's get back serious. Okay. Okay. No, I mean, healing is another factor. I mean, for me, if I was to ever do healing, that would be sexual healing, because I could talk about that. That's something I'm good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good at sex, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at that, man. When it comes to sex, man, I mean, what? I used to have some females addicted, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're talking about Vodou, you got to know about Medicine Faye. You say Medicine Faye. What is Medicine Faye? Medicine Faye, you know what I'm saying, is the medicine of the flowers. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about Vodou, you got to know about Medicine Faye. That's medicine of the flowers, medicine of the plants, excuse me. Medicine Faye, medicine of the leaves, correction. Medicine of the leaves. So you got to know about that. There's herbs that'll make you hard like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to make you hard like this. Poyet, 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 poya, poya, poya. You know what I'm saying? Make you hard like this. You know what I'm saying? Make you hard, make a dick hard like Rockweiler. I'm not even Jamaican, man. I'm just saying, you drink that tea. That's it. I'm just saying, if you're from the Caribbean, you know about stuff like that. Them herbs, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there's some herbs you take, man, that make you feel like you high as hell. Like man, I'm just saying, there's some herbs, when you bust, you be like, oh my God, you feel like your head's about to explode, yo. Like, I do not do no natural sex. I can't do natural sex, man. I can't. This ain't natural, it's cool. But I like that feeling, bro. You got that natural herb in your system. Now you bust, you feel like your head, your crown chakra just opened. Like, oh my God. Y'all know nothing about that. But listen, but that's some Haitian herbs. That's some Caribbean herbs. That's that Hispania shit, man. The Caribbean is full of the herbs like that, man. Jamaicans, they call it roots drink. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it, roots drink. A tonic. Can a person use destruction ritual to attack an ex? Come on, listen. If they have, listen, I'm not gonna, that's too graphic. That's a little bit too graphic. Listen, the destruction ritual can affect anyone that is done upon. That's what I say about that. That's a little bit too graphic. What time is it? Let me see who this is. That was like hours ago. I can't even see that. Nah, people like remove King. What is this? Do your thing, Mr. Boko. Yeah. What is this? Let's see what this fucking nigga talking about. What the fuck nigga say here? Hey. Who's I'm raising money? This boy crazy. He talking about raising money for work to destroy for my enemies. I don't do my own work. What are you talking about, yo? I don't know what that kid talking about. But anyway, listen, let's move past this. I'm sorry. I'm looking at these comments from 8 o'clock. What is this? God damn, everybody's paying. Oh my God. Excuse me. I gotta look at this super chat. Yo, I'm sorry, man. People probably wonder how come I'm not answering that question. People are paying. So I gotta take these kids, I gotta take the questions that people are paying. A $50 donation. Jesus Christ. With my fake Jamaican accent, yo. Jesus Christ. $50 donation. Thank you. I'm so happy for that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Why is people calling me up? Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Hello, who is this? Hello? Yes.
Why you don't add me to your live?
No, listen. I'll add you to the live. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Yeah, I'm call you back.
Add me to your live. Unblock me, the Deity one. Unblock me and add me to your live.
I'm gonna ask you to a live. Yo, I'm on what's today? You can what? We can talk. Listen, I got a live going on. I can call you back on the phone. We can talk on the phone. Cause I can't put you on a live. Nah, cause I'm on the live right now. I got people I'm dealing with. I definitely would have talked to you. I'm on live right now. But if you want, I can call you back from another number and we can talk live. I'll call you back from another number. All right. So listen, let's call you. So listen, we got some guy here. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me talk to this guy here. This is a rival. We've been beefing. So I want to see what this guy is talking about. This is a rival, I guess, from a. So we're gonna call this guy up. Let's see what's going on here. Let me call him back because I'm live, and I don't have a problem with being public. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with being public, yo. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up on this cat. You know, nothing. I'm not coming for war. I want to hear what this brother got to say. What's this all about? How the fuck do I call this? I gotta call this guy up. How the fuck do I do this shit? How the fuck did I do this shit before? Okay, let's see how I did this before. Text me. Okay, no. Let's see. Now let's see if I do this here. How the fuck do you do this? I'm trying to find how to use the keys on this thing. I gotta call this guy up. How do you even use this thing here? I'm trying to figure, I'm gotta call this guy up. We can see what this guy talking about, if he wants war, if he wants peace. Let's see what he on. Oh my God, how do you even use this thing, man? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's call this. Hold on, guys. One second.
Now she called the scam likely.
So yeah, what's up? What's up?
So, I see on your live you talking about if I'm calling for peace, definitely not peace. It's all smoke, straight smoke with me.
Okay, so I'm listening to you.
So, first of all, you made a comment about voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I respond to you about voodoo. Right?
Okay, I'm listening to you.
What you said was incorrect.
Okay. What part? What I
did was gave the facts about what you think you was talking about.
Can I ask you a question?
You know what I'm saying? Wait.
What part of Haiti are you from?
I'm from Port-au-Prince.
Okay. What area?
I was raised in Bel Air.
Oh, we from the same place. We from the same place. Okay. Okay. We from the same place. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. But let's get back to what we were talking about. Go ahead.
So now, boom. First of all, you keep saying Boko and Uga are two different things. First of all, that's fact. That's wrong. That is absolutely false. Boko, the word Boko
Comes from Boko no. Boko no. It comes from Boko no.
That word Boko
Comes from Boko no.
wasn't part of Haiti.
Huh?
That word Boko
Yes.
comes from the northern part of Haiti.
Okay.
The Underhill people. Underhill people, they call all priests Bokos.
Well, that's their politics there. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Boko Mapus. Hold on, let me speak.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
You can be a Boko Mapus. You could be a Boko Asukwe. You could be whatever Boko. But that's just what the people of the northern part of the Underhill people in Haiti call all voodoo priests. That's one. There is no boko, this and that. What you trying to say, the right term of what you trying to say, what you are is a maku. You are a maku. He said, "Amen."
I would put like this. Let me just play this. Where I'm from, Delmatois, Barthélemy. Yes, I was born in Bel Air, but Delmatois. Let me tell you something. Over there, let me tell you something. Oh, how do you say 30s? But listen, in my time, we're in different time frames. In my time, listen. Let me say something. In my time, your time is different because things are different for with you. But listen. Let me just say. I'll let you speak. Here goes. In my time, malfecte in my time was what they call boko. When you're in that activity, boko. That's what people call it in my area. That's in my time. That's what we looked at it as. Listen, I don't care where it comes from. That's terminology. Listen, when we talking about, go ahead. Yes. Huh?
In your time, you didn't even introduce the boko in your time, because you was raised a Christian. Let's get that out the way.
But listen. How do you know that? Listen. So listen. Do you know that I came up in? Do you know that we came up in a? Wait. Do you know where my habitation's at? Do you know where my habitation's at? No, I'm saying, do you know where my habitation's at? La Plaine, Bout-Boyer. 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 It was done by Sylvia Elmira. He's not here anymore. That goes back to 1930. That goes back to the 1930s, 1940s. Société La Résirée. That goes back to the 1930s, 1940s. That's a private thing that got shut down. Listen what I'm saying to you. It got shut down and it became a family lineage thing. That was something that was around my grandfather was younger. And when he became around 40s and 50s, he focused on family. Our stuff, we don't deal with société stuff like that anymore. C'est un bagay famille. Nous pas non bagay société ak moun. C'est bagay famille nous régler. Do you even, yo? Are you dumb? Port-au-Prince? Are you dumb? La Plaine is in Port-au-Prince. Imbécile. Crétin. So listen. Me say, si Dominique sa dit fait men joli la men. So anyway, sa ici m'a parlé avec, m'a kon sa Dominique sa gen. But anyway, sa ka ici m'a parlé kounya la. So listen, with you, let's get back to our conversation. Mou même m'ge respect pour. Si garçon sa, listen, I'm not even talking about him. But yo, let's talk. Hello?
Like I was saying, the word boko, that's the subject that I had touched on. The word boko and buga is all the same.
I mean, listen, again.
It's all the same.
Listen. I'm not, listen.
The only difference is, as a buga asokwe, without giving me for asona, you get what I'm saying?
But listen. Listen. My about crazy pour ça. Listen. My about crazy pour ça. But listen. Frérot. Zontrai. Bon m'di au bagay. Listen, Zontrai. Bagay sa pa même important pour y'a là. De Zontrai, écoute. Non, listen. Est-ce qu'on rit mal facteur? I'm just saying. Est-ce que j'entends de toi des gouttes? Okay, then we do. Listen. So listen. Huh, Makudo? I'm back on Miche. What bagay sa mba si telman mette tête mwen la de yo?
She's like a queen of voodoo and hate.
Ah, yeah, mkwem de wed dam sa. Yeah, mkwem de wed sa dam sa, yeah.
The director of voodoo in Haiti right now, as we speak, it was just, you look him up. These people, I was taught by legends. I was raised by legends.
I mean, listen, I get that. Listen, Zantrai, I give you credit and respect for that. I'm not gonna take. Listen, one thing I won't do is discredit you and say that you're not a real voodooizer. I would never discredit that to you. You say now as a traditionalist, Wuga, I'll give you props and respect for that. But in my shima, go ahead.
What you said that made me lose a lot of respect because I used to watch your page too. I like, you know, one reason why I used to like your page because your personality, because you're funny. Funny as fuck.
Right.
I always tell people that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're funny as hell. There be certain things that you be saying that be kind of odd, but I just get past it. You be funny. You funny as fuck. Like,
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's it. But at the end of the day, though, what's fact is fact and what's not.
I mean, listen. Everybody gonna have their own opinions about shit. Listen, the terminologies right now. Listen, I'm so past the labels and shit right now. Cause look at it like this. I don't know where Vodou is going today. Look at Haiti. Look at Lomo Sanjou. This is supposed to be a Wuga. What is he? Lomo, you know Lomo Sanjou is, right? You know Jeff Kadanga. How is these guys supposed to be Wuga? And they're massacring people in Haiti. So to me, this is supposed to be a gun. Mon cher, listen, this is what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, terminologies.
Put yourself in their shoes. You ain't got shit. You ain't got no money. You broke. America come hit you up and give you all type of artillery and tell you.
Mon cher, yo, listen. I mean, yo, that's what I'm saying. To me, today, I look like this.
But my thing is, you cannot say
Listen, again, like I told people before, in America, that shit, let me tell you this. Like here it goes. I usually say this in Haiti, but then again, I say this like this. In Haiti, that shit really don't matter. At least where I'm from, it really don't matter. Like where I'm from, who's on mystique, right? I mean, there's dudes that do everything, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, there you go. So it's like this, what I'm saying, like where I'm from, it's like, I don't know, it's a blend. But I know, that's what they call it. Depuis ou non crase brisé, ou non leve mort, ou non fait bagay mal fekte, ou non sans poil. You know what I'm saying? Now for us, that, I mean, listen, I understand. Yo gen sa yore les sociétés sans poil, I get it. But là entre dans domaine, fait mauvais acte, jom te leve, yo, ça c'est bagay sans poil, ou non bagay sans poil, ou non bagay. But that's what, you know, that's what that is for me. So I get it. There's people that have societés. They can call what they want to call it. You saying, but at the end of the day, I'll just put like this. If you want to say what I'm into, yo, no business sans poil, no business démembré. What up? Listen. Okay, go ahead. What we doing? What's up?
I keep questioning for my advice.
Huh?
Listen,
let me tell you something. Let me give it to you like this. Like I said, my thing is about results. Listen, I don't get into all the terminology. What was Macandal doing? Was Macandal going through theories? What? Listen, when Francois Macandal was on the plantations of Haiti, was he going back and debating in theories? Listen. What my knowledge is the knowledge of plants and herbs, and plants and etc. things I can't say online. That's what my knowledge is. My knowledge is not about theories reciting shit. The thing is, when a customer comes here, they want to know if you could do it or not. That's it.
You know how many of your clients contacted me and said you scammed them?
I mean, listen, do you know how many of his clients came to me? Whatsoever. That's why we beefing right now, because 2 of his clients came to me. Yeah, and they're here right now, and he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's why he's mad. So at the end of the day, listen, People can say what they want to say, but at the end of, listen, you can have whatever you want to have, but all I know is that I have customers that are satisfied over here. So listen, at the end of the day, in the game of business, you're gonna have people. Listen, Let me say something real quick. I could easily get up there and show messages of what people are saying about his thing. But that's bagay Timoon. That grown people don't do shit like that. I could easily do that. But why? Listen. Huh?
As a boko, when two bokos, this is how I do it. From back in the day,
nous frapper. Okay.
internet shit, we don't do that.
I mean, this, yeah, I get it.
We get in our room, get in that drawer room, and we both bump heads together.
That's right.
Whoever wins.
That's right. I agree, 100%. 100%. But listen. But that's how we supposed to play. Zantrai, I agree with you there. But that's how we supposed to do it. But listen, Deity Dominicain, how the fuck he goes and try to strike my videos down, bro? You supposed to be a sorcerer. You supposed to be, not even a sorcerer. You supposed to be a gun. You supposed to be throwing back at me. But you start off with this Mickey Mouse ass shit. Bruh, you know what the fuck I'm talking about? Come on, man. Get to your Dominican Salah. Get to your Fatra Salah, man. Yo, get to your Fatra Salah. Mbagi on your pum dia Dominican Salah, man. So listen, so I say kapalila. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, bro. Anyway, listen, bro. Let me tell you something. Like I said, mbago kin problem avo. Like I said this. I'm not going to say that. Mabzisa. I'll say this. Ou même, c'est haïtien ou ye. At the end of the day, mbage problem avec vous-même. Oui, when I'm beefing, I just say whatever I want. I say whatever the fuck I want. I just say crazy shit. But comme c'est haïtien ou ye, mbage problem avec. Si m'ge problem avec, say that's another story. But at the end of the day, I mean, listen, Zantrai, depuis nous parler kounya la, m'ge respect pour. Ou son nek ki connaît, ou son connaît. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at it like that. Between you and I, bagay sa, nous pas gen problem la. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no problems. You know what I'm saying? Listen. So listen. Really go far. Yeah. Really go far. Spiritually. I'm just taking. You got off the topic of being spiritual because, you know what I'm saying? I answered you on some spiritual shit. You get what I'm saying? You get on the internet and trolling. I'm just saying, listen, at the end of the day, I'm just saying, bro, like, again, listen, my problem wasn't with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's just play. My problem wasn't with you. My problem was for old boy over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what my problem was. You know what I'm saying? So now I get what you're saying. You got to protect your interests. You got to protect your product. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I get it. Ça c'est pas, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, listen, all's fair in love and war. And I'm gonna tell you this. I respect you, brother. You my brother. C'est haïtien ou ye. But all's fair in love and war, brother. But I'm gonna wish you a good night. Anyway, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, yo. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We had a very diplomatic, respectful conversation right there. You know what I'm saying? I give that brother his props and respect, man. So anyway, that's what that was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I give that brother props and respect, man. So it is what it is, man. What we got here, man? What we still got? Yeah. Keep up the good work. All right, let's see what we got here. What do we have here, man? Got a little silent up in here, man. Whoa, that shit's crazy. I know that shit. We don't gotta talk about that, man. Wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? Hello. Hello. What's up? Wait, what's up? Yo, listen, I'm working right now. I gotta continue my live. All right. So listen, god damn, bro. I mean, it is what it is. I'm looking at these comments here. That shit crazy. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's beef, you know what I'm saying? But that's a dude I got some respect for him, you know what I'm saying? Because he came to me as a man, a fellow Haitian, you know what I'm saying? Stand on business, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him his props and respect. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give him his props and respect, you know what I'm saying? I can't, that motherfucker came 10 toes down, like, yo. And I just respect it, you know what I'm saying? But as far as that is concerned, you know what I'm saying? That's the little personal things that we're going to have to handle behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But that's another story. Much respect to that brother. What we got here? He said one viewer. There's about 58. There's 58 people on here. What is that boy talking about? So what was it said? How's it saying one viewer and there's like 58 some people up here? What is this? Is there one viewer? What are you talking about? Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, these clowns. Oh my God, where the fuck is my live? Hold on. Resume. Yeah, I had to resume this. Yeah, talking about what one person watching. There's like 60 some people up in here. What we got here? So listen. Dang, I missed it. No, I mean, what? Have you heard from the older gentleman from New Orleans? No, I haven't heard from him. What we got? I haven't heard from him. Oh, I mean, listen, you know, I mean, it is what it is. They give me too much grief. They give me too much pain. Keep up the good work. Thank you. What we have here? Carlos Cruz. What do we have here? What happened to Creole Doll? I don't know where she at. I don't know. Creole Doll, I don't know where she went to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she where she go to in Haiti or something like that. Cause I know she moved down to Haiti. I don't know what the hell is going on with that girl. Okay, what we got here? What we got going here? The demonic honey jar. What we got going on here? Come along and ride on fantastic voyage. You know what I'm saying? Bokos, I never seen you go past 2 hours. Yeah, of course, that's called stamina, man. You know, this is stamina. You got to be built for this type of work. That was, what time was that? That was 9 something. Have you ever heard the difference between thunder whispering and, oh, I hear that. Yo, let me play this, man. Hold on. Stop speaking Spanish. I'm just looking at the comments. Oh, his. Okay, what we got? Oh, got another one. Can you what? I will say this. Ezuli Mapiyung. I don't got much experience with her, but I would say this. In Port-au-Prince, in that area, what they call it, La Ville, I think in La Grande Cimetière, where they serve Marinette at, no, not Marinette, Ezuli Mapiyung. it's usually a tree. Oh, well, that's giving up too much energy, information whatsoever. There's usually a tree that people go to, but Mapi Young, man, that's been so long. Mapi Young, Esley Mapi Young. I'm sorry, Mapi Young. I just remember in Haiti, people would say that they would go to this area to basically do what they have to do. Let's just say if they had some problems with someone, take care of that problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say they had to go over that area, take care of that problem. You know what I'm saying? Why does these people keep on calling my line? Bro, I'm working. People keep on calling my line. Bro, I'm working. What do you call me for? I'm working. God damn. What we got here? Mapi Young. What the fuck is they doing? I'm working, man. How do I pay? What? How do I pay to ask a question? You have to basically pay. You have to basically pay through the what? You see, they should see a button there. You know, the super chat button. There's different super chats. Once you make the payment, the question will come in the answer box whatsoever. I'll see when you make the payment. Yo, I'm busy, bro. Like, goddamn. I'm working. Like, goddamn. Next live. Let me write something real quick. Okay. So listen, what we got going on here? If you currently, what is this? Can you talk about, what is this? Is there a deity? I already did that one already. Live question. Let's see, thanks. What is this? Can you talk? I already did that one already. What? Okay, yeah. So listen. Well, that was okay. Okay, so let me look at what the questions are here. Man, I got so many freaking questions I haven't got to. 1 second. I'm just like trying to find the best questions. What time is it now? How do you get in live? Okay, 1 second. That's true. Trying the Okay, what is this? Let's see this. What is this question here? You have many soulmates throughout your life here on earth, everyone you've been. Oh my God, what is this new age stuff here? This right here. This right here is like, Have you heard the difference between high magic and low magic? Have you heard of cutting? Okay, what we have here? How do you request to get on? I mean, listen, there's nobody paying right now, so you can ask your question. Hello, you from Florida? Hello. Hello there from Florida. Okay, so listen, how do I respect to get just answer your question. You get your question. Nobody paying right now. What is this? What is this? Is it possible to meditate on a spirit? What? Inactivity. Oh, we doing this dumbass thing again. I'm not doing this foolishness again. Okay, boom. Restart the live. Yeah. So listen. What are your thoughts on Freda and Dontor fighting? Listen. See, my thoughts on Ezeli Dontor and Ezeli Freda fighting. To me, that is symbolism. You know what I'm saying? It's symbolism because you're dealing with energy, right? You have energy in the midst. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like this. You have negative and positive. When you put these things together, there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? You have different reactions with energy. So that's what that's explaining to you. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they're two different energies. And when you put them together, they're going to have a negative reaction. And that's what that's basically trying to explain to you. But they give it to you in the allegoric form. What's the difference between orisha and Eloi? Kiki's revenge. What's the difference between an orisha and Eloi? I would say orisha is just from Nigeria. Eloi is pretty much, I don't even know the origin of the word loi, but what I will say the loi is, the loi, it's an energy similar, pretty much similar to a orisha. It's pretty much it's just different locations. Let me explain something to you. Ogu that we have in Haitian Vodou comes from Nigeria. Shango that they serve in some places in Haiti up north, that's from Nigeria. So it's like these are loi, but they're in Haitian Vodou. But now in Africa, they're called orisha. So it's really a cultural thing. They're talking about energies, but it's differently from different locations. Where we at? Nah, we good, man. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? I try to. I mean, look, see, Facebook is a different animal. Facebook is kind of crazy because Facebook is, I look like this. Facebook is my dummy account. Facebook to me is like, it's bullshit. Like, I have a professional account on Facebook that gets no bullshit on there. You know what I'm saying? For you people out there that want to see my professional stuff on Facebook, then you need to go to Leonard Elmira's Voodoo Experience. My personal page, listen, my personal page is where I rant and do all my monkey business. That's where I do my Kanye West shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go to my what's the name page, what they call that? My Leonard Elmira's Voodoo Experience, you're going to see a lot of professional stuff. You don't see no nonsense there, no nonsense. You know, even my TikTok, my Instagram, TikTok, you rarely even see nonsense on there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I may do some comedic shit, you know, to piss some rivals off, but other than that, you're not going to see anything like, oh, me getting up there, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Who's this guy? Who's this person here? What is this? They want to get in the live what? I want to get in the live and talk about that. I mean, listen. I don't even... Listen. How do you even do that? What if I send him a request? How do I even send this guy a request? This is crazy. This guy want to get on here, this live. Man, this guy want to get in this live tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Not tonight. I get it. I don't know. I would it seems like a very interesting conversation. But again, you know, we'd have to arrange. I think we'd have to arrange for that. Hold on. I think we would have to arrange for that for another date. You know what I'm saying? Like for me to do that tonight, that's so offhand. I would rather just give you I would rather just basically give you a link and then we do this professionally, whatsoever on the screen, whatsoever. But you know, now, not tonight. This is just like last minute. I mean, again, I don't do another thing is I don't do pre-recorded like this fuck guy named Brusito King. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna get this fucking guy over there, the EFI stuff over there. I don't do pre-recorded, so I'll give you the honest time frame to speak in front of a live audience and say what you want to say. I don't believe in editing what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I would never do no pre-recorded bullshit interview where I cut the shit up. I'll give it to you live and direct. But it's just I just need to figure some things out whatsoever. But again, I'm working here. I mean, listen, to talk on the phone, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood right now for that. But next time, maybe another time. But yeah, I need, let's play this. I need the time. I need my space. I need my time. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if it's in the spirit's will, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see. We're going to see. But as far as right now is concerned, we need to let things marinate. But I will say on the good side, I do have some respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on some, I respect you. It's like fire and water. You know what I'm saying? They both can be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I respect you. I put like this. I'm going to be honest with you, Zoe. There's some respect there for you. You know what I'm saying? There's some respect there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll probably have to you have to give me some time about that. So listen, yeah. But nah, I'm not using listen, the thing about that, I'm not using regular YouTube. The setup, I'm not using regular YouTube. I can't even do that if I was. I'm actually using a whole different system. I'm using StreamYard for this. So it's not even like YouTube. I know when you're on YouTube with your cell phone, you can send a link and that's how you do it. But I'm not on a cell phone right now. How long does a love spell take? Hun, there is no definite time period of how long a love spell takes. Because listen, every situation is different. One thing may work out this way. You know what I'm saying? And listen, one thing may work out this way for one person, right? One thing may work out this way for one person. Now, let me correct that real quick. Let me correct that. Each situation is different. You may do a job and you may do a job and it all depends on what the situation is. Because some situations are easier than others. Some take longer than others. Some things may take a couple of days for one person and then may take a couple of weeks for another person. It may take a couple of months for another person and maybe even a year. Did you not hear the story the other day I posted about this lady? I did work for her and what she said within a week or 3 days, whatever, shit happened for her, whatever. But again, that's not all situations. There is no definite time frame. If you go into a spiritualist thinking that there's a definite time frame that person can give you, that's nonsense. That's not true. Let me see. Cha 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 cha. How do you break a spell casted on you? Oh my God! Let me see what's going on here. The word loi also. I mean, listen, you guys, listen. I'm not a historian. Listen, you guys, listen. I'm not a historian. Some of you guys are historians. Like, you should have basically talked to Creole Doll. Creole Doll, she's a Haitian girl that she knew her history. Like man, that girl's like a computer. I'm not good with history like that. When it comes to like, I'm not a historian. I mean, Moshe, listen, let me tell you something. I get it. You're a high priest, but over here, it's all witchcraft, sorcery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? I respect you from a distance. We get it. You know what I'm saying? You are a Wugan. I respect it. But over here, we're all sorcerers. People are into hoodoo. They're into all forms of magic over here. You know what I'm saying? They're into Satanism, Luciferianism. You know what I'm saying? it's all sorcery over here. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but again, I respect you because we from the same culture. We come from the same background. We actually was born in the same fucking province. But that's crazy. We from the same place. But that's another story though. Bel Air, man. Yup. Bel Air. Yup, neck Bel Air. What is that by? What they call that fucking call? What is it? What is it? Lycée Pétion? Over there? That's where, yeah, that's my dad got his skull cracked when he was a kid. No, he got hit in the eye with a rock. And he used to go to that school or something like that. That's a badass school in that area, down in Bel Air. That's a crazy story, but anyway, it is what it is. Bosu is a powerful loi. Can you talk about Si Jean Pétois? No, what? Si Jean Pétois, that's not a loi. Listen, that's not a loi that I fucking that I work with. You know what I'm saying? But what is it? Si Jean Pétois. Can you talk about Si Jean Pétois? I heard he's compatible with Marinette, and I think Cardi B had an altar with him. I mean, you know, Si Jean Pétois, what I know from Haiti is this. For people that serve Si Jean Pétois, I personally don't serve him, but I do know people in my family who have served him. You know what I'm saying? Si Jean Pétois is usually said to be a midget, yay high, and that boy can cause some fires. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful. I had a Haitian girlfriend once. Her family served Si Jean Pétois. And basically, I think the father was cheating or something like that. The mother died or something on that line. That family was heavy into Si Jean Pétois. You know what I'm saying? This guy was bringing women around. After she died, the house burned down. It's a crazy story. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's something I got to talk about another time. But yes, they say Marinette Limacha, Si Jean, they say Limacha avec, or she walks with Si Jean. So yeah. Like I said, Zontrai, we're definitely gonna have to. I need some time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you from Port-au-Prince, you know how we are. We Port-au-Prince niggas are paranoid. So I gotta digest this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta digest this. But you know how Port-au-Prince niggas are. You know what I'm saying? We paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When we see another motherfucker in the ville. You know what I'm saying? Kino magie. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure this person out. Who the fuck this person? Nah, man, but we can't do that tonight, man. But listen, we can't do that tonight, man. But listen, I'm gonna conclude for 2 hours. Yo, Haitians always doing this shit, bro. Like Haitians, we just. No, we not doing that tonight. Haitians, that's how Haitians are, man. You know what I'm saying? You tell a Haitian no, Haitians always gonna be like, you know, they're very forceful, man. That's my people though, man. That's Haitians for you, man. But listen, another time, I'm gonna conclude for the night. I gave you guys like I think close to 3 hours. I think close to 3 hours. So listen, you know what? Should I give this guy 3? You know, listen, should we, you know what? Let me give this guy time to speak. Cause I'm not ducking. Listen, let me give this guy time to speak. Let me give this guy time to speak. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy, let me give Zontrai time to speak, man. Yo, listen, I'm gonna give you some time to speak. What's up? Nah, we map no FaceTime la kunyala. No, share, no. Huh? Look, okay, I'll do that, man. Yes. Listen, mkwane no bagayo. Listen, mkwane no bagayo. That's not without a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, page moun kap di son faux ougan. Page moun kap di ça là. Yeah. But listen, man, Zontrai, I mean, this is not for ceremony like not for ceremony like I can't we can't even be on the phone right now. So listen, I got a little more time. I got a little more time to talk. What's up? So wait. Repeat that. Huh? Right. Yo, listen, Zotra, you know what? Listen, okay, I'm listening to you guys. I'm listening to you. And you who said Jerry Devon, right? You said Jerry Devon, right? Who said Jerry Devon? Was I speaking to Jerry Devon a couple of minutes ago? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm listening to you guys. I'm listening to you. So listen. On who made the, you speak Creole, right? So Zontrai, listen. On who? So koute. Bon jou an bagay. Listen, paske se Haitian nou ye, oui, son bagay ki led. Yon si jan led pou ma poste bagay sa. M'dakor, right? But listen, men sa nou bal fè la. Pou nou korije sa, map retire video ke mette sou internet la, wap fè Dominikien retire pal. Huh? Paske, you know what I'm saying, listen, nous même nous nan chimen pa nous nan chimen pa. But me respecte culture. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it clean. So na fè bagay yo pop, ou fè mi se retire pal yo, m'a retire pa. Et puis m'bagay doit m'bagay, huh? Meeting non mon cher, m'bagay comme ça. You know what I'm saying? That sound cool. That sound cool. I mean, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. We can definitely talk about it. Of course. Without a shadow of a doubt. So listen, when do y'all guys want to talk, man? So listen, let me get off the internet right now. And we're gonna chop it up, yo. Let me just conclude this right now. Hold on, let me end this right now.